Okay, I'm back again with another Avata 2, obviously, but another video with the light system, the VIFly light. Sorry, I wasn't quite fully prepared before. Got the cameras rolling. Whoa, drone's trying to fall off my lap. So I got the three components of the lighting system right here, and I figured I would, watching this through my phone, so let me make sure everything's in frame here. I figured I'd go ahead and strap these on for the camera here, just in case any of you guys end up buying this system and, you know, just want a little, somewhat of a mounting tutorial. So let's see here. My light is very minimal in here. So on the bottom ones here, it says right and left. But basically the way I do it, you can barely see the R and the L. They're kind of just forged into the rubber material. But what I do is, you see how your sonar sensors down here on the bottom are kind of angled out? Let's see here. They're angled out that way. And these things are kind of like that too. So you kind of want to follow what the sonar sensors are angled at. So when you put it like this, you can see that it's angled kind of downward here, out to the back and downward, just like the sensors. So you'll know that that one goes right here on this deal, which is left, and you can see the L right on there in the daylight when it's more light. And then the other one here, just like that, kind of slanting downward toward the back of the drone, goes on the opposite side. And they just clamp onto your little deals right there. I do not have the ideal lighting system, sorry, this is not a good tutorial there. But yeah, you get the idea of how they're clamped on there. I mean, anybody with common sense can figure this out. And the top one goes on the little adhesive strip that you put on there, and it stays. You want, I want to put that to the far or to the front where your drop off starts before your camera as possible. Like mine's right up there to the front. And then you just take the little brackets here, put the front one in first, and then you kind of have to pull the back rubber bracket back a little bit and shove that bracket in there and push it in, lock it tight. It's good to go. So I'm going to pop these on, push and hold. Bingo, push and hold. Bingo, push and hold. Bingo. Okay, they're all on. I'm going to mount up the quad, or power on the quad, and put it on my roof with my truck here. So where I'm at is kind of near Golden. There's a little canal that kind of runs along here. And I just kind of want to fly along the canal for a little while, see how far I can get back there without all of my antenna, as I've shared before. I broke when I was back in Nebraska last time, but still works if I can get it on there right. So yeah, I'm just going to cruise along this canal here and see what I can see with these lights. And let me get a look inside my drone here and see what I need to put the ISO at. I think last time I used 3200. I think it was sufficient. 3200 ISO. That's what I'm at right now. So what I'm going to do is take, rather than 4K 60, I'm going to take it down to 4K 30. As I've said before, that's just a little better in low light. That way you can take your shutter speed down to 1/60 as opposed to 1/120, and that just looks a little bit better at night too. Okay. All right. I always get nervous before these night flights, especially. We'll start up cameras on the drone on the roof. There we are. Get the motors going, and we'll take off here and go right past that gate, and then up there a little ways is that canal. But like I said, if I start getting weak signal, I'll turn it around. It's going to leave it in normal mode doing this. There we go. A little close to the ground there. It definitely kicks up the dust. So I'm actually sitting on the bridge of this canal right now because it goes underneath. There it is. Anything creepy? When that tunnel is dry, I've tried to fly this drone through here before because that tunnel dries up, the canal waters stop, but the dust got too bad, so I never posted that video. Getting a little weak signal already. Well, let's go up here. There's a road right along this canal. Let's kind of follow the road a little bit. Get it back here a little ways. And then what I could do is go up on the mountainside here. Let's do that right now. Might be more entertaining than this canal. So if I can weasel through the trees, let's go look. This might be a bad area to try to get across. Oh, branch there. Weaker signal. Let's bring it back toward the truck here, then we'll go up on the hillside. Sitting in my truck doesn't help, but I don't know. I just don't want to go out there and stand in the dark. Go over here, then go up the hillside a little bit. Everything's definitely a little more creepy at night. Let's see. I see some eyes. What's deer? Got deer out here. Yeah. I won't disturb them too much. See, it's kind of hard with these lights. You go up, then you kind of lose track. You can't see anything when you go up, so you got to get lower to the ground. A little breezy out here too. Okay, this is like another little, somewhat of a path up here. I get to where I can't see shit. Yeah, the wind's not being very friendly either. Alright, gonna bring her back down. Damn wind. Every night that I try to do this, the wind comes up. .63% on the battery, still good. Let's go back down toward this path here. Okay, it's better down here. Wind is just a bitch out there. big tunnel. So right along the road here. Wait till I get back home to Nebraska again. That's when I'll really get some good night footage, because there won't be so many people everywhere. Or if I get deep into the mountains one of these days. But yeah, these are definitely good exploring tools, these lights, and it definitely brings a hint of spookiness at night. A little bit more mysterious. So I'm going to come back, I'm going to go behind where I'm parked here and see there's like another path that goes back here. Get a gander at that. 47% on the battery, so I got to keep an eye on that. There's my truck. Take a look back here. Here's where the other side of that tunnel comes out. It gets spooky back here. And then the tunnel crosses the road and the canal continues on over there, which I'm not going to go to. Okay, down to 37%, we'll bring her on home. This was an okay test. I definitely want to get to more of a secluded place with a lot more interesting things to explore, but definitely a little spooky out here. I'd like to go up that mountain. I'll have to do it on a calm night. Just gradually climb up that mountain. It'll be a lot of fun with these. Put it right back on the tonneau cover of my truck. Okay. All right. There was episode number. Oh wow! I didn't even realize my truck lights had went off. You can see that spooky light in the back of my truck. There we go. All right, episode number 2 of the VIFly lights. There we go. Don't worry, guys. They're going to get more entertaining and more intense as I go along with this. So I'm going to go to some cool places. So stay tuned. Thanks. Peace.